A good pool shark is gonna watch your brake carefully. Because he can tell if you can't control the brake, then he can control the game. And he's gonna beat you. He'll know he can beat you. No matter how great of a shot maker you are and how great you play. 9 balls, 10 ball, any rotation pool is always gonna come down to the break. That's what's gonna decide the game. And that's in the long run. That's, weighing everything. And that's why he's going to try to get you in a race. Of course, if you're a world-class hustler yourself, you could use this fact and just dump off the brake when he's watching and get the game right. And then bring it all together. But he knows the chances of that being the case are very rare. And hustling just ain't done the way it used to be. For this video and for these 10 opening breaks here in this intro, we're just going to focus on getting Whitey, or getting the cue ball center of the table, and we're just going to concentrate on that. Now, if you get the cue ball center of the table and you break perfect but you don't make a ball, you've done nothing but a massive favor to your opponent. So making a wing ball or any ball on the table and parking the one ball too, it all works hand in hand, and it should all come together to make you an unbeatable player. Of course, getting the cue ball center of the table is absolutely vital because it increases your odds of having a shot on the lowest numbered ball on the table massively. If you cut the cue ball loose, chances are you're not even going to have an opening shot. So how can you control anything other than through a safety or a push out? And well, these are vital aspects of pool. They can seriously work against you if you don't know your opponent, or if he does know a little something about you, and that's why he's watching you. I'm scrapping a very light iron load. I don't know if you can see it back there. Iron prices went from 10 cents a pound, which is pretty high. It shot right up from like 5 cents to 10 cents. So double, and then it came down to 8.5 cents. And that was last week, and this week I don't know what it is. I'll let you know when I get the receipt. But it is not really, it's not at all about the money today. It's about cleaning out the truck, getting this stuff out of the bed of my truck so I can put other stuff in the bed of my truck. Plus the scrapyard owes me money because in Tennessee they hold your copper money for a week before they pay you. So, yeah, the bed's is not even half full. I'd be surprised if we have 200 pounds. And we're waiting to get on the scale, and now there's one guy in front of me. Why is he getting out of his truck? And he must be new here. They told him to get back in his truck so he can wait. People come in with partners and they weigh their trucks with their partner in the truck, and then when they go back over the scale, the partner will get out, so they get an extra 200 pounds for free. Scrap yard shenanigans. There's a guy, I heard he had a water tank under his truck, and he would fill up the water tank. Water's heavy. he would fill up the water tank before going over the scow, and then when he was unloading the truck, he would let the water drain. Crazy shit.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Put it down there, the other warms. Yeah, they don't turn drums anymore. Wow.
There's an interesting point at the end of this game where I'm shooting at the 7 ball, but I'm not exactly straight in, and I need to be straight. I'm just a hair on the right of the 7 ball line, but I still want to push it up closer to the 8. I kind of want to get close to straight in on the 8, so I try to cheat the pocket and push it up with a little bit of English so it doesn't drastically increase the angle off the 7. And I get a little bit gun shy and I hit it too soft and I don't come up anywhere near straight in on the 8. So now I have this weird angle on the 8 ball to where I have to spin the cue ball with left hand English to get down table. And I hit it right, but again, it's the same situation. I get a little bit gun shy. I'm not letting my stroke out. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm way out of stroke. So we have a little bit of a train wreck happening here, but I keep my head together. So I have to force the cue ball down table. But if any of that left-hand English remains after hitting that first rail, what's it going to do when it hits the second rail? Well, it's just going to die, which would be great if I came off the first rail at this angle. Killing it would be perfect, but I didn't. It hit right about here, and because the cue ball died, but was still had enough momentum to keep rolling, I got pretty bad on the 9 ball. Now I have a drastic cut on the 9 ball. You don't want to end a game like this. You want to end without the stress.
I used to always like to go to the gallery.
Yeah, only we didn't call it that. We called it the gallery. It was a nice place, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big place.
It's big.
As teenagers, we thought that was a thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
I was down there and that's where they had pets at the time. And that's where I got a Capuchin monkey, give a $100.
Yeah, it was a really good break, and I made the two ball, which was the wing ball on the right hand side, which is what I was trying to do. And this rack is wide open. I don't see any serious problem. In fact, I don't see any problem. Any competent player should be out here. Now, if you don't get out, don't go kicking yourself. You know, just figure out what you did wrong and work on it. That's the whole key, is fixing your mistake. Most players don't do that. They don't go back and address their mistakes. They just keep playing through it. And they keep making the same mistakes. You have to teach both your body and your mind how to do it right. And if you don't take the time to do that, you're going to keep doing it wrong.
Yeah, Disque come in and see you?
All right, there's the bottom right with the bridge. Yeah. So I had to stroke the hell out of that to draw that back up. You probably didn't show it in the video, but it was a good shot. And I got a good angle on the 4. I'm going to leave myself a long shot because I don't want to play too much with it. And I'm shooting a 5 in the bottom right hand corner. This should, I think I'm on the right side, and this should be able, yeah, I'm right over on the 6, and the 7's right in front of the side pocket for a roll up on the 9 and a roll down, or roll up on the 8 and a roll down on the 9. But here's kind of where I got gun shy because I was a little off angle and I was worried about hitting it too hard. When left to come down table, didn't go down table, I didn't stroke it enough. And I got weird on the 9. So this is what it's all about. There's no one in the world that can beat you if they can't get to the table. So if you can break and run out for that 2 or 3 minutes, you are the best in the world. And if you can do it for 5 racks in a row for that 10 or 15 minutes, you will be the best in the world. There's no doubt about it. Nobody can do anything to stop you. 140 pounds. Very light load. That's the lightest load I ever took, but I had to get it out of my truck. Iron's down to 7.5 cents a pound, so it keeps dropping. It really is not about money. And then I picked up my copper voucher. That was a little bit of money, so we're good to go. We got lunch. Why am I talking about scrapping on a pull video? I don't know. I'm transparent. I just want to fill you in on what we're doing out here. Yeah, I don't grunt scrap. I've tried it a few times. It's not worth it. And there's guys that go around doing nothing but picking up heavy iron. They don't process anything. They're just all about iron, and the heavier the better. They'll get stuff like transmissions, axles out of trucks, just anything heavy, motors. And all day, every day, that's all they do is pick up the heavy stuff. And you know, with iron prices now at 7.5 cents, it's not worth it. They wind up with blown out backs, and it's just insanely hard work. It's really tough. And so they're making like 3 trips to the scrapyard per day, and each trip, you know, they're looking at $60. So they're making a living, but they're killing themselves doing it. It's just not worth it. I'm all about processing, getting the copper and the aluminum and, you know, other metals out and cashing them separately. So, and I don't knock what they do. It's just, it's dangerous, and it's not worth it.
can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this